What's up, everybody? Just got through into my stream, told all of my followers that I was going to be, at least everybody that was attending the stream, that I was going to be doing this video. Now, one of the things that I've been asked about constantly on this channel is this whole Snyder Cut thing. It's kind of odd because it's been like this sort of cult where it's like some people, like, it's like, where are you at on it? Like, and it's such a weird, odd question to ask me because it's not anything that I ever really gave a damn about as far as what my position is. Like, if there is another cut that was that is Zack Snyder's that makes it better or worse or what have you, and it exists, would I watch it? Absolutely, to see how it changes anything, if anything at all. But they sort of like plex that has happened because of this is an odd thing. And I wanted to do my video, so because the news is out, for those that don't know, it's an actual thing. It is an actual thing, and it'll be only seen on HBO Max. Oh, what the hell? That freaked me out. Probably freaked y'all out. I never pressed that button. There's a ghost in the room. So I'm going to check this out. 2021, Zack Snyder's Justice League will be out. DC just posted about it. It's been posted about. 40 minutes. This is bizarre that this was even a thing. And to see the thing play out, I guess objectively speaking, has been one of the things that I can make note of. That's been fascinating because you've seen people argue that this is not a thing. People have these ulterior motivations like, oh, this movie was not that good, and it wasn't that good because there's this other, it was dumbed down and so forth. There's another cut that we want to see, that we need to see because it makes it better and so forth. And then you have these other side of people. Some of them guys are like Marvel bots who don't want anything DC to ever be seen in a positive light. So they deny its existence because of that. And they said the other movie was crap as well. I will say this. When it comes to the DC extended universe, I am not against it as much as a lot of other people are. I've been on record and I've said this because I think that people, unfortunately, and you can maybe say that it was some of their own doing because they kind of sped a lot of this stuff up to try to follow in the footsteps of Marvel. But Marvel has this 10-year process, and where they tried to maybe take a 10-year process and make it much shorter than that. If that's your argument, fine. I can totally understand it. But as far as just watching the movies as a comic book fan, I obviously have my gripes. I've voiced some of my gripes about them, but it's not nearly to the degree that it has been with others, because I do think it gets an unfair rap. I think a lot of the DC movies, they get an unfair rap because it's a constant comparison to Marvel, and I'm not saying that has to be, that's not okay. Some of the comparisons are legit, but I think it's created a lot of fanboy and fangirlism because, and I've seen the reaction. Like, if I react positively to Wonder Woman, like, you see some of my comments, it's kind of bizarre. It's like some people feel as if it can't be good, and they have to wish that it's good, wish that it's bad more so into existence because they want it to, like, they feel as if it's a threat, let's say, to their beloved Marvel universe, cinematic universe. Now, me personally, I don't care either way. I'm a comic book fan. I have no allegiance to, you see back there, I have the DC Marvel and the Marvel plaque, or the DC comic, excuse me, and the Marvel plaque. Like, I'm not a fan of one or the other more than the other. There's times in which I can say right now in the comics, DC is putting out better material than Marvel, but that's not always the case. And I don't have some allegiance to either company. So I don't feel as if, oh, well, I want DC's universe to be good because I like Marvel or because I hate Marvel. Nor am I on the other side where I feel like, oh, I love Marvel so much that I can't have DC see any success. So no matter how good it is, I'm going to just say it's objectively bad. And I do think that Marvel does get the benefit of, like, some of the other forms of media. Definitely a lot of content creators where they think that they can't do any wrong. And some of the things that Marvel has done in terms of the eggs that they've laid in some of their movies, they over criticize DC for it. And it's a really bizarre thing. But it is what it is. This Snyder Cut, though, excuse me, it's something that I'm looking forward to more so to see how it impacts the storyline. I don't know to what extent this is, how much it changes things. because I never was one of those guys that I took it as what it was, man. I cannot speak today. I took it as what it was. This movie came out, thought it was decent. I know a lot of people jump on my back for that. It is what it is. But I'm interested to see what this changes. Starting to see some opinions change on this, as far as some people had to, they have egg on their face because they're like, this wasn't a thing. And it turns out, well, it actually is a thing. So the Snyder Cut is a thing, and we will be seeing it next year only on HBO Max, 2021. I will, of course, be the first one to review it. Of course, I'll have to rewatch the old movie again to refresh my memory as well. But I will absolutely check this out, and I will be covering. So the Snyder Cut is a real thing, and we will be seeing it 2021. What you thinking? Let me know.